So, this is the big test music. We're done our folk music unit after this. We need to make a folk song, a class folk song. So our purpose is to learn how to make and perform a folk song as a class. We need to review what a chorus is and up the verse. We need to be able to tell what the verse is with 5 verses to tell a story. We need to use guitars and household percussions. We need to sing as loudly as we can so the people around our community can understand our song. So why are we doing this? Learning about the roots of folk music is making you have connections with the past and new genres of music. Performing and creating all of this music is going to make you understand the methods that it took for people to tell the truth of something that was in their hearts. So, to give you an example of what's going to be in your heart, we need to come up with chords. So there was a song written last year by some 8th graders about our beloved Mr. Schmel. And I'm just going to use that one as an example because it was pretty good. So the first thing they had to do was like, what chords are we doing? So we had to decide on chords. So they decided to do a G chord and a D chord. And they did it in 3. Then they were like, okay, well, what do we want the pattern to be? So then they decided they were going to do 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Really nice little beat there, right? So then they had to make a chorus. So it's not a crazy melody. It's just Mr. Schmel, you never yell. Are you mad? Are you mad? We can't tell. Did you get it? The chorus is about Mr. Schmel, your beloved Mr. Schmel that you love so much. And it's simple. It's that you're never mad. Or are you? We can't tell. Because the last class that they wrote this, that the main purpose is that they can't tell that he has emotion. So the song is, chorus is again, Mr. Schmel, you never yell. Are you mad? Are you mad? We can't tell. So that was the easy part. So they had the chords G and D done and done. Now they had to go back to making a story. So they had to have an exposition, rising action, conflict, climax, falling action, resolution, and conclusion. So the intro goes like this. It's a story about Mr. Schmel and why he doesn't get mad. So let's see if they wrote a good story. Someday I hope there will be a legendary story about D'Onofrio, but not yet. Not yet. It's okay. Here we go. Mr. Schmel, you never yell. Are you mad? Are you mad? We can't tell. Intro. Little Schmel, working his farm, using his hammer to build his barn. Back to the chorus. Mr. Schmel, you never yell. Are you mad? Are you mad? We can't tell. Rising action. One time in the barn, there were no lights. He looked for his hammer all through the night. Back to the chorus. Mr. Schmel, you never yell. Are you mad? Are you mad? We can't tell. Climax. He shuts them out with no doubt. His hammer was missing, he's in Your feelings are dead, immune to what's said. You became a teacher just shaking your head. Mr. Smell, you never yell. Are you mad? Are you mad? We can't tell. Conclusion. 20 years later and he's not a hater. With hammers on hand, now he is grand. Final chorus. Mr. Smell, you never yell. You're not mad, we can tell. And that is the legendary folk song of Mr. Smell. Yes. Time to write your folk song. Let's see how well this class can do.